Hi guys, my name is JC and welcome back to my channel JC Reads. So for today's video, I'll be doing my birthday book haul. So last week I turned 18 and for my birthday I decided to buy myself a few books. Okay, maybe more than just a few books. My friends and family decided to get me other things, but a couple of them decided to buy me books as well. So yeah, I'll include everything in this haul. It is a huge pile of books, so let's just jump straight into the book haul. So the first book that I got for my birthday was This Savage Song by Schwab. I've been hearing amazing things about this book, and I've never actually read anything by Schwab before. This book definitely caught my attention. The plot seemed really interesting. I know it's about monsters in the city, so yeah, that sounds pretty intriguing, and since Halloween's coming, I'm pretty sure this will be a pretty thrilling read. And yeah, I'm just excited to finally read Schwab's writing and see what I think about it. The next book that I got for myself is HEIR by Serge. This is the third book in the Throne of Glass series. I really enjoyed the second book in this series, which is Crown of Midnight. So yeah, since Empire of Storms has already been released recently, I just can't wait to read this and finally catch up with the rest of the world. So the third book that I got for myself is Letters to You by Almaz Azmi. This book is actually a collection of poems by a local author from Malaysia, which is where I'm from. I've never actually gotten into poetry books. I mean, I like reading poetry once in a while, but I've never wanted to actually purchase an actual poetry book and just read through it. But since this book is a pretty thin book and since it's written by a local author, I thought why not, maybe I should try it. And this book is also signed by her. I'm not sure if you can see it down there, but yeah. So yeah, Malaysians, go ahead and support your local authors, guys. So the next book that I'm going to show you was actually given to me by one of my best friends called Joyce, and that book is The 1,000th Floor by McGee. I literally just called the author McGee when her name is actually Katharine. It's as if I'm already friends with the author. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been wanting to get this book because I've been seeing a few people on BookTube talking about it, and it sounds pretty cool. It kind of gives me Gossip Girl vibes, and I secretly loved watching Gossip Girl when I was younger. I don't really know much about this book. I just know it's set in New York. Fast forward 100 years from now, and it's about 5 teenagers, I think, who live in this really tall tower which has 1,000 floors if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's all I pretty much know about this book, but it sounds really interesting. So huge thanks to Joyce for giving me this book. I love you so much. The next book is a book that was given to me by my younger brother Angel, and that book is The Walled City by Graudin. I haven't actually heard anyone on BookTube really talking about The Walled City, but this book sounds really intriguing, and it says here, run fast, trust no one, always carry your knife, guys. I've heard many great things about Ryan's other book called Wolf by Wolf. So yeah, huge thanks to my little brother for giving me this book. You are the bomb, Angel. So I have a huge pile of books here to show you guys, and these books were actually bought at a sale, and every book that they sold there, including box sets, was sold at 5 Malaysian ringgit, which is equivalent to about $1 plus. I have a lot of books in this pile, so without further ado, I'm just gonna jump straight into them. The first book that I got at the sale was The Wizard of Oz. I've actually never read the proper tale of The Wizard of Oz before. I know what it's about, and I know what happens and all, and I think I watched the movie, but the book itself I've never read before, so yeah. The next book that I got is We Were Liars by Lockhart. I actually have no idea what this book is about. I know that it's a group of people on an island, but other than that, I don't really know what it's about. I've heard great things about this book, so yeah. The third book that I got at the sale was Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Eleanor and Park is actually the only Rainbow Rowell book I've ever read before, but I absolutely loved it. It broke my heart. I really enjoyed this book, but I borrowed a copy from my friend, so I don't actually own the physical copy. Since when I saw this book at the sale and in hardback, I immediately grabbed it because of course I had to have it. I really love this book. The next book that I got at the sale is Falling Kingdoms by Rhodes. I heard this series is high fantasy, it's action-packed, there's many great characters, and the story is amazing. And it is also a finished series, so I'm happy that I finally have my hands on the first book, so I can just binge read on the series once I've collected the rest of it. I have not heard one bad thing about this series yet, so I definitely have high expectations, but I also cannot wait to start it. So the next book that I got at the sale is Eon by Alison Goodman. The only thing I know about this book is that it has dragons in it, and recently I read a book called The Dragon Round by Stephen S. Power. That book had dragons in it, and it's kinda kindled this part within me that's wanting to read more about dragons, so this book definitely fits that need of mine. I haven't actually read that many books about dragons before, so I definitely cannot wait to jump into this one and see how I feel about it. So the next book that I got at the sale is Half Bad by Sally Green. So I remember like about a year ago, I really wanted this book because I heard that there's witches in it and it was something that I was interested in reading it at that time. But for some reason, I never got around to purchasing a copy of this book. I'm so happy that I finally got it, even though I'm not that interested in reading Half Bad anymore, but I'm pretty sure that eventually I'll get around to reading it. So the next book that I got at the sale is Silver Shadows by Richelle Mead. I already actually have a paperback copy of this book, but this is a hardback, guys, and it's freaking signed by Richelle Mead herself. There, do you see her signature there? So far, I only have Silver Shadows and the Ruby Circle left to read, and then I'll finally finish reading the Bloodline series. So far, this series has been great, so yeah, I can't wait to read the rest of the books. So the next book that I got at the sale is Luck's Beginnings, which is book 1 and 2 in the Luck series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I've never actually read anything by Jennifer before, but I've heard pretty great things about her books, and I've heard great things about this series especially. So yeah, I can't wait to finally be able to jump onto the Jennifer L. Armentrout bandwagon and see what everyone else is raving about. The next book that I got is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I've heard amazing things about this book. I don't really know what I'll Give You the Sun is about. I only know that it's about a pair of twins named Jude and Noah. But like I said, I heard great things about this book, so when I saw it at the sale, I definitely had to get it. The next book that I got is also another one that I already have a copy of, and that is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I absolutely loved and adore All the Bright Places. It was one of my favorite books of 2015, but I only had the paperback edition and not the hardcover. And the hardcover is so gorgeous underneath the dust jacket. Like, look at the beautiful naked back. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm like in love with how the book looks like underneath the dust jacket. Since it was only 5 ringgit, why not, right? And last but not least, the final book that I got at the book sale is My True Love Gave to Me. So if you didn't already know what My True Love Gave to Me is about, it's basically a collection of 12 short holiday stories. Each of these stories was written by 12 different authors, including David Levitan, Rainbow Rowell, Stephanie Perkins. And since it's already September, December is coming, it's going to be Christmas time. So this book will definitely be a really suitable read at that time. Right now, I'm just really excited for December to come and to finally be able to jump into these 12 short stories that I'm pretty sure are really great as well. So altogether, I've got a total of 15 books. I had a really amazing birthday this year and I'm just really happy. So yeah guys, I guess that's it for my book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!